I remember my father signing me up for flag football in the 3rd grade in Columbus, Georgia. It was pretty exciting, my first experience actually playing football. And of course, my favorite team has always been the Dallas Cowboys. So what I learned in those early years of football was some players are very good at running, some players are very good at catching the ball or throwing the football, but there are a lot of players out there that are just very good add-ons, as I call them. Those individuals come together and make others great. And I remember my mom telling me all the time, you can do whatever you want. And she will always tell me, you have great potential. You have great potential. And that just kept ringing in my head, potential. Everyone is born with potential, but it's what you do with your potential that really determines what your outcome is going to be.
Rudy attended Southern Arkansas University, where he would meet his wife, Tabitha. In 2003, he joined Regions in Memphis, Tennessee, where his role as a consumer sales manager offers Rudy the chance to help his team members reach their full potential every day.
1, 2, 3, win!
Rudy sees not just his team, his market, or his community, wherever he's at. He doesn't see it for what it is, he sees it for what it should be. And so that translates over to how he develops his talent, and it also translates over to how he mentors an inner city high school student athlete. He sees the potential, not the problem.
Rudy is such a mentor of people. He constantly is searching for ways to get people to rise above themselves and hit goals that they didn't think they would be able to do. He does that through listening first. He listens to them, tries to find out what they think they can achieve, and then he coaches to bring them to a higher level. It doesn't matter what part of life, whether it's his faith, work, or his volunteer efforts.
And among the many organizations for which Rudy volunteers is the Memphis area YMCA.
When I was given the opportunity to be part of the Metropolitan YMCA here in the Mid-South, I jumped on that opportunity because I felt like the skills that I had throughout life can be added to the board and make it something very special.
He's serving as our campaign chair for the YMCA for the 2nd year. And last year, we raised the largest amount we've ever raised as a YMCA. And we talked about going forward this year, what are we going to do, goal setting and so forth. And I suggested what I thought was a strong 15% increase for our own Metro campaign. He said we need to go 25%. So, that's our goal for this year. I'm a little terrified by it. If Rudy thinks it'll work, then it'll work.
But Rudy's main focus lies in the future of his community, in making Memphis a better place for generations to come by providing early educational opportunities for the underprivileged through the Veritas Charter School.
When I think about Veritas, it gets kind of emotional. I was a part of Veritas when it was only a thought. Tim Ware and I came together in a meeting, and he was selling the pitch of Veritas to me.
There were 2 things that really stood out to me about Rudy. One, he was absolutely passionate about the community that he lived in, and he was passionate about transforming students' lives through education. He understood the value of education and how it can really set children up for success in life, and he completely bought into our vision at Veritas that we are about transforming lives, and that when we do this work correctly, we not only transform our students' lives, but the lives of their children and their children's children.
We push a really rigorous college prep academic program. So, you take a scholar who comes in 2, 3, sometimes 5 to 7 grade levels behind in reading, and we give them at least 2 hours of reading a day. And our 5th and 6th graders right now are getting 3 hours of language arts instruction. So we think what really makes it work is that we provide the structures so students know exactly what's expected of them, and then we really just push academics and with that goal of college graduation in mind.
From early to intermediate education, Rudy retains close ties to Craigmont High School, where he actively mentors several students.
My wife and I, we go to every football game. Friday night lights, going out and watching football at Craigmont High School. Many times I give a pep talk to the players, and I give them a life lesson. Coach Van Hooks is a great friend. This is a gentleman that I've watched grow up over the years. He actually was part of my Sunday school class at church. I mentored him as a very young person in grammar school.
No, I just really believe he's one of the, most positive black men that I've ever been around, period. He's been nothing but positive to me, even when I was little. So I can imagine what these guys now are seeing, because I've been there with it, doing the same thing. Having somebody who was there for you and you wondering why. And now it's to the point where you don't want to disappoint him by doing anything stupid. And that's how I feel, and I know a lot of the guys on the team feel the same way.
With all the work that he invests in the future of others, Rudy Walker's greatest investment might be in that of his family, of his daughter Ravel, and in providing the foundations for happiness that she'll one day pass to her own children.
I think about the stories from my mom and dad sitting down with me and talking about things that they accomplished throughout life. And those things are so valuable. Those are great memories. We owe it to every young person to help them create great memories. Memories can never be taken away from you, but those memories can continue to grow.